Here at Azure Accounting, we work in the cloud. So what that means is, no matter where you are, we can get immediate access to your data. So we can produce reports, returns, and offer the best advice to help your business optimize its cash flow and reduce its tax. Well, it's that time of year again, when you need to start preparing for tax. I want to help you pay as little tax as possible. So give me a call or jump onto our website to make an appointment. I look forward to hearing from you. Azure Accounting Solutions. Cost-effective accounting for the 21st century.
Greg, the girls lost last week, big defeat. How did you pick them up this week for training?
Well, it was a lesson learned. I think they didn't play at their best, so they've had to refocus during the week, and you'll find that they'll come out firing today yet. So.
Yeah, I suppose at this time of the year you don't get a second chance, do you? And you've got some very experienced players there, and you'd like to think they'd step up and lead the girls out today?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident they'll do that. Up until now, this is the first game where we can be knocked out of the whole competition. So, the girls are focused and ready to go, and they're very good at playing these sorts of finals. So.
And when you have the experienced girls like you have, what's the last thing you say to them before they run out, mate?
Well, it's actually a lot of the stuff is them talking together. I mean, they're a very close-knit group, and they work together for the result. So, and I think they'll do that out in the field too. So.
Girls had a win last week against East. What's the vibe like in the camp, mate?
Yeah, it's a cracking vibe this week. They come out of that with a real good sense of belief that today and next week's really in their grasp, and how they come out and play. As long as they hold that sort of form out of last week, they're going to be tough today.
And no injuries or anything like that. You've got some good players there. Everyone's fit and healthy.
Yeah, everyone's fit and healthy. Yep, absolutely, that'd be good.
Just talking to Greg Rendell, and the last thing I said to Greg is, what's the last word you say to those girls before they run out, mate?
Last words: believe in each other.
Believe in themselves.
Absolutely. Play with heart.
It looks like we're in for a good game here. We're going to push up to your boys up there in the commentary box, to Tom and Peter.
There's a whistle for the prelim final in the Azure Accounting Solutions Division 1 match between Valleys and Commercial.
And getting the result.
So Jamie Hooley looking to find Sharp, but Ash Fay gets in the way. Now Nielsen. Ball screwed her way and she picked it up, looking for Kickbush playing high. Kickbush and Williams for Commercial trying to channel her. Umpire Scott's playing advantage and finally awards the penalty corner.
Yeah, great play, great ball there thrown on down that left-hand side. Kickbush just strong on the ball. She makes sure she travels with that ball out in front. Some people will obviously look at that and call shielding or whatever, but the thing there with Amy is that she had that ball out in front of her body at all times, therefore not shielding the ball, and again strong on that backstick side all the way to the backstick. Did in fact get that ball over, but the penalty corner's been called. Let's see what Valley have got with the first short corner of the game.
Well, Ash Fay and Amy Kickbush top of the circle. Bennett traps up the top. Oh, they've mucked it up. It was meant to be dumped off the Kickbush to eliminate the first runner. Only has to be touched by someone else. And then the foot inside the circle brings the penalty corner. So Ash Fay top of the circle again. Behind her, Amy Swan. I could see her dumping it off to Kickbush on the left. See what happens. Not a good injection. Goes to Kickbush. She has a straight shot that's wide of the target across the face of goal. It's had a touch on it from a Commercial stick. That'll be a long corner.
Yeah, so there's that variation again, as you called it. Again, that injection just not going to where the trapper wanted, so they've got
good position. So Taylor. She can have a big impact on the game, but Nielsen pinched it off her. Kickbush dumps it back to Bodymead. Chelsea Bodymead gives it back to a crack at goal. Not enough on that. And Maddie Smith easily saved that one.
Yeah, Kickbush trying to get that quick shot away, which she ended up doing. But as you said, Pete, probably didn't get enough on it as she wanted to. There's that ball coming in now. Kickbush trap bang. Yep, just didn't get on it.
Kai only finds Lauren Richards for Valley. She's all by lonesome, so she has to push it back to Thomas. And now they're going to transfer across, but Commercial still got that press going and finding it difficult to get out of there. And Renee Taylor just picks that off. Faye stick gets to the Tross. Tross passes to Simpson, and Simpson goes through Butcher for the first goal.
Yeah, Butcher's certainly not happy with that effort, but Commercial with that press that we talked about and gets the turnover. Taylor quickly onto it and runs that ball forward. There's the goal shot. and gone through the high diddle of Claire Butcher's pads, and Commercial get the first goal in this knockout final.
And that was virtually against the run of play. And because of that, turns it over. Oh, that pass. Off the feet of Swan. So lucky for Renee Taylor because it went straight to a Valley's player. So Renee Taylor going to the pocket, finds Ash Mackay. Ash Mackay bangs it into the spot, and that's chipped in by Simpson for the second goal, and that's a cracker.
Yeah, constant pressure from Commercials paid off. Taylor with the slice across. Mackay knew exactly what she was going to do when she got it, and was definitely a pass looking there for Simpson. Gets the touch on it, gets around the keeper, Claire Butcher. That's the second one for Commercial, and they're dominating this first half.
And that's the difference between some of the play we saw last night and today. They didn't bang it. So while we were talking to Smiley, penalty corner for Valleys, can they get one back to Ash Fay? Ash Fay straight shot, and umpires are going to award another penalty corner. So might have been a question there. If you have a look at it, whether it should be a stroke, I think the umpires are going to confer. Have a look yourself.
Umpires are conferred, Pete, and Bernie Pangrazio said that's come off the foot of number 12 there, Jamie Hurley. The ball going into the back, and they're...
Can Richards do it? Yes, she can, and that makes the score Commercial 2, Valley 1.
Somewhat against the run of play, but you'd have to say, Pete, correct decision. I agree with the penalty stroke, and Richards puts it away. They get on the board, but it's been all Commercial for the last 10-15 minutes. They've had all the ball. Valley go up the field, penalty corner, penalty stroke, goal. It's as quick as that in this game.
Perfectly placed, penalty strike too. Beautiful work. She's going to run it one way. Bennett trying to channel her, stop her getting it into the circle. She gets it into the circle to Simpson, and penalty corner. That's the stick check. And you can see the Ninja Bernie signal.
Quickly on it, and Commercial then again held on to the ball, made this pass.
Walk-in technique by Ash Mackay. Ball's in, bit slow, drag flick, and Butcher makes a good save.
Yeah, well done there, Claire Butcher. Read that one, got the gloves up there nice and quick, and deflected it straight over the top of the net, which is where Ash Mackay is going to take it. But there's that strike from
with Taylor. The press, and forces the error straight to Renee Taylor rather. Now Sharp gets it forward looking for Malone. Lee Thomas gets there. Now with Cheryl Simpson trying to get a shot, and Nicholson comes away with it for Valleys and sweeps it clear.
Yeah, we've just come across Nikki Taylor and the Kedron girls sitting up at the top of the hill. Nikki, the game out there a little bit flat at the moment.
Yeah, it is. Well, we were just commenting, and then all of a sudden it picked up, and there's been 3 quick goals, and obviously any team at this stage could win, and Valley's certainly 2-1 down, but they've certainly got the potent attack to come back, and Commercial defence I think are holding quite strong at the moment.
Yeah, I'm thinking Commercial have really got Valleys set there at the moment. They seem to be breaking Valleys down very quickly. I suppose coming out of this, who do you prefer to play next week?
We were actually just talking about that, and not either team. We don't have any preference, and both teams are good and have different strengths. So it doesn't really worry us which team. It's we need to be performing to beat either team next weekend.
Yep, and looking forward to the future. Got some young players coming through, or you pretty much got a top end heavy?
No, we've got some young players coming through, and our team average age is fairly young anyway, so we've had a few Kedron juniors come through and in the top grade now, and there's still, as I said, a few more coming through from the second grade, and then we've got some J's that are particularly good too, that are looking to stamp their authority on making a Div 1 team next year.
And just been told probably a bit of pressure on you. How are you sleeping? It's the first opportunity for Kedron to take the Div 1 women's tournament?
Haven't really thought that much ahead yet. Maybe Friday night might be a few hours less, but no, we'll see how it goes. I think if we perform and stick to what we want to do and our game plan, then we should go okay.
So is the message still being passed on the girls? The only thing about this season is that you win the grand final?
That's exactly right, yes.
Commercial. She's going to run it in 5 metres, finds Simpson, and it's just outside. It's hit someone's feet. So the Commercial will start again, and Valley's now a wall of navy blue and puts it straight on the feet of Nielsen. That was good work from Sharp. and that's a penalty corner.
Real quick stuff there, Pete, from Sharp. Just got that ball, quickly turns on it. You sit here in the replay and picks up the foot there. Bang, there it is.
And on the trap, Ash Mackay. Good injection. This time, good purchase. That hits the back of the net for the third goal for Commercial. They go up 3-1.
Yeah, again, the pressure from Commercial coming to the wards, and they've got that ball in the back of the net in this case. Great angle there, you'll see it. Ball goes out. Nice trap, and tough to get on those right-hand side. And certainly got a lot of pace behind that Renee Taylor into the back.
Slap pass. All she does is find Ash Fay for Valleys. Gets it across to Holzberger. Holzberger, always dangerous in this position. The two Mackay sisters trying to channel her. Give up the free hit. Now Sharp has to come across. Holzberger still going, gets it into the circle. Now with Nielsen, and that's going to be a penalty. Quite often they dump off to the left to Kickbush to eliminate the runner. See what they do this time. No, slap shot, and that's come off the keeper and the post, and Danette Smith gets that clear.
Yeah, certainly with the stick save there from Maddie Smith, you'll see it. Straight as a die, that's the way you want them. Got plenty on there, and save there from Maddie Smith enough, and Danette Smith runs that ball down.
So Lee Thomas gets it to Holzberger. Holzberger manages to keep the ball, gets the free hit off Taylor. Works it into the circle. This is dangerous. Across the face of goal. Finds Richards. That's across the face of goal. Nearly takes out the umpire. But that's a 16 to Commercial.
Geordie Holzberger did the right thing. Got in there on the belly. Did everything other than put it in the back of the net. Juice is working hard on that right-hand side. Creating a heck of a lot of opportunities. There's another one. Straight across Smith. There's the shot.
Spin. Dump it off. To the right. To Thomas. Who gets it forward. Looking for Britt Clark. And instead finds Claire Williams, and Holzberger takes it off a stick, and again Holzberger's away, gets around two. Williams comes back at her, comes off the feet of Williams, so Holzberger starts again with a free hit, gets around Renee Taylor and finds the feet of Claire Williams inside the circle. Right hand side is loaded in the circle. Will it go that way? No, the left hand side, the Kickbush back to Faye. Faye tried to get it down, run down by Renee Taylor.
We'll just go back to that corner. You'll see the interchange at the top of the circle between Valley, just trying to get that Commercial defence out of there, but Taylor up to the task and
chance to reset in defence. Get it forward. Into the circle. Danette Smith pushes clear. Only finds Holzberger on the quarter line. Now being channelled. Gets around Hurley now. Gets around Williams. Can't get around Taylor, but the free hit being given. So Thomas takes it quickly, works it into the circle. A scramble for the ball and stick check by a Valleys player. That's a free hit on the 16 for Commercial.
Jordan Holzberger certainly knows how to go forward, and on this occasion gets down into that, and Lee Thomas also inside the circle, but the stick check there from Clark.
Free hit goes to Valleys. Holzberger takes it quickly. Hurley comes across. She gets around Hurley, gets it into the circle. Kickbush, can she get a shot in? No, she can't, not at the moment. Danette Smith and Ash Mackay, but they give up the penalty corner.
Yeah, well done there, Kickbush. Strong over that ball. Again, not giving that ball away without getting a result. So there was no goal shot on, plenty of pressure there, but onto the foot of Ash Mackay.
Ball's in, goes to Faye. Straight shot. That's a nice save again by Maddie Smith, and that's clear.
Yep. Certainly got to make them. You watch the right foot of Smith. You've got to watch the whole net. It can go anywhere. The only difference, obviously, with a shot is it's going to stay on the ground. So that's how they're going to go. And there's
Simpson
that right
gets it off Nicholson, and now it's a 2-on-1. Simpson, will she have a crack? Will she wait for Malone? No, she has a crack, and Butcher has to make the save.
Yeah, didn't probably hear Malone. I don't think heard the call at all. But great work, Cheryl Simpson. Still got the legs on her to get that ball inside the circle. Spins, has the shot there, but straight at the keeper.
A stranglehold on this match at the moment, and that's a nice throw. And that very nearly found Trost, who had got behind the Valleys fullbacks. Now Bennett comes forward for Valleys. Pushes forward. Now into the quarter. Sharp tries to get it off her. Across the face of goal. Williams, and that crack, and a save by Maddie Smith. Kickbush has got a free shot, and she puts it over the top.
Yeah, Kickbush not happy.
Doesn't matter. Holzberger with it now. She's in space, but instead of running the ball, she's going to pass it down, looking for Kickbush, and finds her. Edge of the circle. Kickbush brings it in, gets past Taylor, now to Nielsen. Nielsen couldn't get a shot in, swept clear by Williams. And that'll be a free hit to Holzberger, who takes it quickly. Again, Holzberger on the charge, gets it in. Nielsen couldn't get onto that.
The experience of Commercial in this game has certainly come to the fore, as well as far as the tactic that they've used against Valley, and smartly done there by Coach Paul Sharp.
Renee Taylor not happy with that call from the rules guru, but the rules guru was right there.
Yeah, it comes across there. Yep,
Well,
up
different
off.
looking battery setup this time. There's no one striker. This time Ashface straight shot off the post and high.
Yeah, I think that would have been very close if it went in there.
It was never going to be a goal because it was too high, Tom.
To me, that was over the backboard, I'd say. So let's just confirm that with the view from the other end. Yeah, I think definitely over the backboard hot, but they're on the attack again, 2.5.
And just waiting, the seconds clicking down. There's going to be a final shot on goal. Yes, there is, and that's the full-time score. That's no goal there. Commercial, they win the prelim final and go through to play Kedron Wavell next week in the grand final of the Azure Accounting Solutions BWHA Division 1 Championship.
Here with Danette Smith. Danette, pretty tough game. The wind blowing a lot there.
Yeah, it was tough. The dry turf in the middle did play a little bit of havoc every now and then, but we got through it. So we're excited. We're in the grand final.
You're in the grand final. Just a quick question. You got a green card there. What was that for?
Yellow card. Coach gobbing off a bit too much to the umpy. She wasn't too impressed, so I had to take it for him.
Oh, right. That's it for taking one for the team. So obviously a big week leading up. You had this experience before. What do you think's in place?
Just stick to what we've been doing all season. We've had our ups and downs, but we've peaked, hopefully, at the right time. We've had 2 really tough semi-finals, and we've come out the other side, and now we're going to prepare well this week and give it to them on Saturday.
Where do you hit where through from here? What happens this week?
We just get back to training and make sure they look after their bodies. It's not about smashing them with fitness this week. It's about getting their bodies and their minds right for next week, and we'll get stuck into a really good hard session on Wednesday night. And then we'll get some rest, and we'll enjoy the week and lead into grand final. Something's pretty special, you know.
Yeah, it definitely is. So, in layman's terms, the hard work's done. Just go through the process, or do you actually bring something in that's a positive?
Oh, we'll stick together. We'll have a night. We'll have a team night, and then there'll be that one real good hard session on the Wednesday night. Making sure they're looking after their bodies, a bit of physio and massage, and then we'll spend a bit of a morning time together, a bit of like captain's run a bit really, and then just really enjoy the day, and something special to be part of the first grade grand final, and I couldn't be prouder of the girls, mate. They really deserve to be here this year.
Yeah,
really.
I wouldn't mind joining the club too if we're getting the physio and the rubs down all week, mate.
They got to look after them, you know.
Yeah, exactly right.
So it's hard on their body, this hockey, you know.
Yeah, is there a certain area that you target, knowing that you are going into the grand final to play Kedron?
No, it's keeping the structure. Like we tweaked a few things coming out of the uni game, so keeping that structure. The back end of that half, I'd like to see them. I would have liked to see them keep a little bit more stick-to-stick ball. It got a bit, as sort of finals do, it got a bit frantic there, and we were sort of just turning over possession there at the end, which was starting to annoy me a bit, because that's not the way we want to play. So just keeping that bit more core skills, the stick-to-stick passing and possession out of it, really.
All right, Paul. Well, look, all the best for next week. Let you go and spend that special time with the girls.
Go sing the song with the girls, that's
We'll
for
see
sure.
you out there.
See you next week.